Welcome to breathing and relaxing and recovering. I first want to get through a couple what do you call these, like housekeeping things. So obviously legal information, this information I'm about to give you is not meant to diagnose, treat, or cure any kind of diseases or illnesses or anything like that. It's for educational purposes and for entertainment purposes. Also, anything that we're doing, remember that it's your lungs and you're in control. All right. So you can stop these breathing drills at any time. So if you feel dizzy or lightheaded or weird or nauseous or funky or anything like that, just stop the drill, right? And you can sit down and relax and just breathe at your own pace instead of what I'm talking through. So that's one thing that's really important I want to get across to everybody, because a lot of times when I start doing breathing drills with people, they get a little bit nervous because I'm asking you to breathe in a manner that's different than what you're used to. And that can make us uncomfortable. So again, if you're feeling lightheaded or weird, or you don't like the breathing drill or anything like that, just stop, breathe at your normal pace, sit down, relax. I don't want anyone falling down or conking their head or getting hurt or anything, all right? So you're adults, you're in control, take care of yourself. Now, I'm not going to do anything crazy or strenuous with today's breathing exercise. We're going to keep it really simple and not too complicated. So I'm going to teach you through two basic breathing patterns. These are very specific for hitting different parts of your brain stem. Now, you have three different parts of your brain stem. I'm not going to get into that, but they do different things with their autonomics. And I want to make sure we're kind of activating those and helping with your vagus nerve, which is a nerve that basically innervates everything from the roof of your mouth all the way to the bottom of your pelvic floor. So there's a lot of stuff going on with the vagus nerve, and it's important to keep that healthy. So with that said, the first thing I want to do is just clear out one mechanic thing. So what I would like for you to do is I'd like for you to put a hand on your belly, kind of like over your belly button, and a hand up here high in your chest. And I want you to take just a couple normal, regular breaths. And then I want you to take a couple of deep breaths. And I want you to see if you can notice what's going on with your hands. So for example, if you watch me for a second, one thing you might see is your bottom hand moving. When you inhale, exhale. So this hand's moving, right? In, out. The other thing you might see is this hand moving, which would be like this. So this is moving, exhale. This comes down. This is not moving. This one here is moving. So the first thing we want to do is check that for yourself. Are you breathing up here or are you breathing down here? And the reason why I want to check this is because if we can improve that one mechanical thing, I'd like to work on that for just a moment today to help increase your breathing competency. So you have a diaphragm. It's a primary muscle for breathing. It sits under your lungs, on top of all your guts. Inside your rib cage, it's three-dimensional. When you breathe, it should push down and out. So that's why when you breathe, you should see your stomach move, right, and not up here. So actually, that'll breathe three-dimensionally all the way around. But for starters, if we can just get you breathing into your belly, that's a great start. Now, for some of you, that might be really difficult to breathe into your belly. And if you can't get that figured out in these few minutes, that's okay. Just do your normal breathing pattern. And maybe we can work on that later and get that fixed up better. But for now, if you want a little coaching cue on the ability to breathe into your stomach, I teach people to take their thumbs, stick them into your sides, kind of above your iliac crest there, kind of in the soft spot. And then bring your fingers together so they just touch and they're resting on your belly, right? So your fingers are just touching. And then if you can see this on the screen, when you inhale, your fingers should come apart. When you exhale, they should come together. Now I'm not moving my hands, right? And I'm not pushing out with my belly. I'm actually using my breath and my air to fill the lower fields of my lungs and create that movement with the belly. Another thing you can do, you can grab a towel, a belt, if you have a training band, anything, loosely put it around your waist right here and breathe into that. and see if you can expand that band all the way around. So again, nothing tight, just to get some of that sensation so you can feel that area where it's supposed to breathe. Okay, so I promised 20 minutes of breathing. I want to get into that, and I'm going to set my timer here on my watch and get that going. And try to breathe in your belly, but if you can't get that, don't get frustrated by it right now and just breathe normal, okay? But following my instructions, and again, if you're feeling lightheaded or dizzy or funky, then just sit down and relax. Now, I would probably, I will suggest that you start this set of exercises seated. I'm doing them standing because that's the way my computer screen fits and I don't have a chair and it doesn't all work that way. Now, if you are pretty confident in your balance and in your breathing, you can go ahead and stand up and do these with me. If you feel like your breathing might be a little bit compromised or you're not sure, go ahead and sit down. Now, when you're sitting down to do these, sit forward in your chair and sit upright and have a nice, long, tall spine, pushing up through the crown of your head. And then we can go through these breathing drills. All right, here we go. The first one is going to be a long inhale. No, the other way around, sorry. It's going to be a short inhale and a long exhale. So I'm going to start by counting 2 seconds to breathe in, or a count of 2 for inhaling and a count of 4 for exhaling. Now, if counting to 4 count to exhale is too long for you, then do less, do whatever you can do. But we're going to start out at 4. So we're going to breathe in down here in our belly for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now breathe in for 1, 2, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in for 1, 2, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax and breathe on your own at your own normal pace for 3 reps of breath now. So that was 4. Hopefully that was okay. If that was easy, we're going to take it to a 6 count. If that was difficult or you felt like that was the best you could do for now, then stay count with the 4 count, but I'm going to take us to a 6 count. So it's even a little bit longer exhale. Now I'm going to add in one more thing here because I want to activate that cranial nerve 10, the vagus nerve stuff. So these breathing exercises we're doing today are going to be all nasal breathing exercise. So in and out through our nose. So I want your tongue in a very specific spot for doing these breathing drills. And here's how you get your tongue into that spot. So first you do is you make an E sound, so E. And if you make an E and feel where your tongue is, it's kind of balled up into the back and high in the back and upper roof of your mouth. So it's an E. So I want you to make an E sound and hold that E, and then turn it into an N without losing the E. So you're going to go E and hold that. Okay, so E, hold that. And as you're holding that, you're going to notice that your tongue is in the roof of your mouth and it's up high and it's kind of slid back a little bit. And that's the position that I want your tongue in when we do all these exercises. Now that's going to kind of block off the mouth breathing airway, and it'll force you to breathe through your nose, and that's what I want for these sets of exercises. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, you're going to breathe out through your nose. We're going to make sure we're holding that E in, the E position. That's called tongue in the spot. Okay, now obviously I can't hold tongue in the spot while I'm talking and going through these breathing drills. I'm trying to breathe myself, but get into that position. So do the E, hold that, and we're going to breathe in for 1, 2, and out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Now let's do it again. In for 1, 2, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. In for 1, 2, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax and breathe at your normal pace, your normal habituated breathing pattern for 3 reps. Okay, cool. Now that is the short inhale, the long exhale. So that's one set of exercises. Now we're going to reverse it and go the other way. So we're going to do a long inhale and a short exhale. So for the exhale, I want you to just not really concentrate on the exhale, but you're going to fill up your lungs during the count of the inhale, and then you're just going to go and just let your air out. It's not a forceful air out. It's just kind of a relax and just let the air out. It's okay if you want to open your mouth for this, for the exhale, like that, and just relax. That's okay. If your nose isn't all stuffy and plugged up and you can let it go out your nose, then that's even better. Either way will work. Okay, so we're going to start out with a 2 and a 4 count. So it's going to be 4 in, and then just kind of relax and let out for 2. All right, so breathe out, exhale your air. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. One more time. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale. Great. Now go back and just do your normal breathing pattern for 3 reps. And we're going to repeat that. And this time we're going to go up to 6. So it'll be 6 in and 2 out. All right. So you ready? I got to get my breath. Okay. Ready. So breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. Breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale and relax. All right. So now you're probably wondering, okay, what do I do with these? So what you'll do with these is you can start at like the 2 and the 4 count, or you could do the 2 and the 6 count, or you could do 2 and 8 count, or if you have the lung capacity, you could go 2 and a 10 count, right? So you're breathing in for 2 and exhaling for 10, or you're inhaling for 10 and just letting it out, exhaling for 2. And you can stair step this, so you can start at 4 and do that for 4 or 5 reps and go to like 6 and 8 and 10, mix it up kind of whatever you want. But the key here is to bring your breath into your conscious thought for even just a few minutes a day, because we breathe roughly 20,000 times a day, right? And how many of those do we actually think about? So we're going to bring that into consciousness. So let's go through another set of the breathing. We're going to do the short inhale and the long exhale. We're going to do that version. And we're going to go to 6, so 2 in and 6 out. And again, if you can't do the 6, then just count 4 for yourself and then just relax as the rest of us catch up, okay? All right, a lot of talking. I'm not breathing much. So let's breathe in for 1, 2, and out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in 1, 2, and out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just breathe normal. Now, has your tongue been in the spot this whole time? Are you doing that or have you lost it? So if you lost it, try to remind yourself to get back there. Are you breathing into your belly and not into your chest as best as you can? Right. So breathe down here. Now, I use this technique that we just did. I do a 6 count, and I do 2 in and 6 out. And I will do this to help put myself to sleep. So when I'm laying in bed, trying to fall asleep, I will do this. And I usually can't get to 30 reps. I usually fall asleep before the 30th rep, right? So 1 rep is going 2 in and 6 out. That's 1 rep. Do it again. 2 in, 6 out. That's rep number 2. And I try to get up to 30, and I usually fall asleep. So it's a fun one. All right. So let's do a couple more of these together so you can kind of get the feel for how this goes. And we're going to do a count of 2 and 6. All right. So in for 1, 2, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do another one. In for 1, 2, out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I need to breathe because I'm talking and not breathing. All right, let's reverse it and go to the other set. Now, you might notice that one of these makes you feel better than the other one. So the focusing on the inhalation with a long inhalation might make you feel better, or focusing on the exhalation might make you feel better. And the reason why those are different is because they hit those different areas of the brainstem that I was talking about earlier. So depending on the activation that you need at the moment in your brainstem, one of those might feel better than the other. So I made a mistake. I should have done this at the very beginning, but let's go ahead and do it now with the last 5 minutes we got. So go ahead and do a body scan right now of yourself and just kind of think about, how do I feel? Do I have any tension anywhere? Do I have any pain anywhere? If I have tension or pain, what is the rating of that? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how significant is that tension or pain at the moment? Just kind of do a body scan and think through of how you feel. Are you feeling good? Are you feeling anxious? Those types of things. And then we do that before we breathe. And then after we do these breathing drills, we do another scan and see if it changed. Do we feel better or worse or more anxious or more relaxed, that kind of things? Are we getting warm, right? So that's another good question for yourself if you're warming up to doing these breathing drills, because often that happens too. Okay, so let's do, in the few minutes we have left, because I promised I just want to go 20 minutes, is let's do the long inhale and the short exhale. Now, let's see if we can get up to 8 on the inhale and just relax on the exhale. Now, if you can't do the full 8 count, that's fine. Just do what you can and follow along as best you can, all right? So we're going to breathe in, so let your air out. Breathe in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. Breathe in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. And then breathe in one more time for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it out. All right. Now is when you do that body scan again, right? Did that change anything? Did that bring on more tension anywhere in your body? Did that let some tension out? Did it change pain anywhere in your body? Did it make you feel relaxed, warmer, colder, any of those things? So what you can do then is, if that made you feel worse, then when we're done with this live webinar, you can do the reverse of it, right? You could do the short inhale and the long exhale. And you can play around with 4-second exhale versus 6 versus 8. And maybe one makes you feel better and one makes you feel worse, okay? So I'm looking at the clock here and it says 2 minutes. I'm at the 18-minute mark, so I got 2 minutes left. And I also promise some relaxation in this. So we're gonna take a minute and we're just gonna relax, right? So I want your tongue in the spot. So the E, hold that. And then I'm going to just talk through some relaxation sequence. So you should be seated in a comfortable position. I don't want you to slouch down and lean and way back, but in a good posture position, but as comfortable as you can get. And just sit there and go ahead and close your eyes and listen to my voice. And as I'm talking through the areas of the body to relax, what I'd like for you to say in your head is, every time you inhale, I'd like for you to say to yourself, breathe in. And every time you exhale, I'd like for you to say to yourself, breathe out. So let's breathe in, breathe out. And at whatever pace you're comfortable with. It doesn't have to be these counting steps that I had done. Okay, so seated, relaxed, breathe in, breathe out. And keep doing that, telling yourself breathe in, breathe out. And I want you to relax your feet and your toes and let those be as relaxed as you possibly can. Relax your ankles. Breathe in and breathe out. And relax your shins and your calf. Breathe in and breathe out. Relax your knees. And breathe in and breathe out. And relax your legs, your thighs, your hamstrings, your quads. If you know any of those muscles, right? Just the meaty part of your leg. Relax that as much as you can. Let the tension go. Let it flow down through your feet. And breathe in. And breathe out. All right, now relax around your hip area and your glutes, so your rear and your like lower stomach area. Go ahead and relax that and breathe in and breathe out. And the main part of your stomach and your chest, relax that. Breathe in, breathe out. All right, let's move up into the neck and face. Go ahead and relax those and breathe in and breathe out. Try to let the tension out of your jaw. Right, out of your eyes. Okay, and then let's let the tension out of your fingers. Relax those. Breathe in, breathe out. And your wrists. Breathe in, breathe out. and then your forearms, breathe in, breathe out, your arms, your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders, relax those. One more big breath in and a big breath out. All right, and then if your eyes are closed and you're not watching me, that's fine. When you're ready, just go ahead and open your eyes up and take a big breath and come back with us all right. Now it's just a quick, very fast relaxation. It's pretty common, nothing magical about that, but you can do that on your own. You can breathe, breathe in, breathe out each time, go through one body part and just get yourself to relax and calm down. And once again, we're bringing our breath work into consciousness for a few reps every day. All right, now if you have any questions about any of this breathing stuff, you can type your question in the comment and I'm gonna stay on and answer those questions. And if you don't, then awesome, you can just sign off. Watch your email, because what I'm thinking about doing is doing this 3 times a week. So I'll probably do it again on Tuesday and then on Thursday and then on next Sunday. So if a bunch of us are stuck in our houses for the next 2 weeks because of all the stuff that's going on, and you got some extra time at 6 o'clock Pacific time every other day for the next week or so, I'm thinking I'll get on here and just talk through some of these. And the next time we can do some other breathing patterns, and we can talk more about some of the more details of breathing if people are interested in that. All right. I need to breathe. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if you don't have any questions, you can tune out. That's great. If you got some questions, I'm going to peek up here to the computer and look closer and answer those questions. And it looks like there aren't any questions. People saying hi and thank you. And that's awesome. And hi and thank you back. And hope you have a good couple of days. And again, watch your email and maybe we'll do this again soon. All right. Thanks. Take care. Bye. Oh, there'll be a replay on this. So I'm going to figure out how to get that up here. And then if you want to go back and watch these, you can do that too. All right. Thanks. Bye, everyone.